Hey, I know I kind of disappeared after my last video, but it is what it is. Shitty lighting, shitty webcam. We are so back. We are so fucking back. Okay, so here is a list of 9 things we're going to leave in 2026 across all social media platforms. I am talking a lot about TikTok just because I spend a lot of time on TikTok. I'm not very proud of it, but it is what it is. Anyways, I wrote it down on my little notepad. I swear these things are so nice. My mom used to make one for grocery lists all the time, and then she stopped. So I'm bringing it back. All right, so the first one is trauma dumping in comments. I don't care if I sound mean in this video, I'm just really fed up with a lot of this stuff. Specifically, when it comes to videos of animals or pets. I don't want to go into the comment section and, especially if it's like a happy pet video, and see someone going, "Oh, your baby reminds me of my fur baby who died." No one fucking cares that your animal died except you. You are bringing down the mood. You're harshing the mellow. You're ruining the vibe, okay? And then, of course, the creator, I can tell that usually they feel a little obligated to be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss," or whatever. Stop doing that. I'm sorry, pet loss happens all the time. You're not special. You're not the only one it happens to. Stop trauma dumping. Or when people talk about their parents and they post like a really nice video where it's like, "I love my dad," or "I love my mom, I love my parents," whatever. And then people are like, "Must be nice." Yeah, it is pretty nice, actually. Thank you so much. Enough. Secondly, men. Romantically. That's it. Number 3, only focusing on protein. I'm so sick of this protein boom that we've been going through in the past couple years. I don't care. Don't care about protein that much. I want to see more fiber. There is this uptick in colon cancer in young adults, and it's concerning. It's concerning. I think they're still trying to figure out exactly why, but I think it has to do with probably the ultra-processed diets, a mix of environmental factors, and God knows what else. But we need more fiber. Insoluble and soluble. You need fiber. It keeps you regular, cleans you out, and it's good for you. Okay? Please eat more fiber and stop getting your recipes from TikTok. Just look in a cookbook or go online and type in, I don't know, like lasagna recipe or something like that. And I promise you're gonna find something better that isn't full of cottage cheese and weird replacements. I don't remember which one we're on. Number 4? Sure. Next one, self-censoring language. We're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that. Especially when it comes to talking about heavy topics. I don't want to hear grape. I don't want to hear essay. I don't want to hear unaliving. You're going to say rape, sexual assault, killed, dead, murdered, strangled, whatever, abused. Use the actual word, because if enough people start using the actual fucking words as to what's going on, they can't censor all of us, okay? Enough of it. We are not living, okay, maybe we are living in 1984, but that doesn't mean we need to do doublespeak. We don't need to do that, okay? Please stop censoring yourself. God, my laptop is so shaky. Don't even care. Don't care. All right, next up, number 5, negative self-talk, even jokingly. I don't want to hear it. I actually get so turned off when I hear YouTubers or TikTokers insult themselves, even in like a joking way. But I hate to mention specific people, but I'm using it as an example. In one of Vanilla Mace's streams, she called herself a fat fucking chud. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't want to hear you call yourself that. Even jokingly. It's actually so fucking irritating. It's so annoying. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. I don't want to hear you talk about yourself like that. I don't want to, because there's no need. Like, have some fucking confidence. Have a little bit of spine, a little backbone, if you will. I don't remember what number we're on. I'm giving up on numbers. Next one is putting so much stock into your hair. And this is more specifically for the ladies, because we have been conditioned to think that our hair is what makes us beautiful, or, long hair is better than short hair. Long hair is the most desirable. Long hair is what you want, when that's not always true. Long hair doesn't suit everyone. It's not this one size fits all thing. And I don't want people to let their hair dictate if they feel pretty or not. And I do understand to a degree that appearance does matter. Of course, appearance matters. Especially as a woman, it's one of our biggest social currencies that we have is our appearance. And if you step outside of the traditional femininity, especially with conservative gender role ideology being more accepted, especially, I want to say I noticed a big shift in it starting in 2024, and it's just gotten so severe in 2025. I don't want to see any more of it. I want to see you ladies cut your hair. Speaking of, I also don't want to hear anyone call women bitches. I'm over it. I don't want to hear you call a woman a bitch, even if it's lovingly, it's still a slur. Anyways, next up, bioessentialism. I don't think I need to really say anything else other than that. I feel like it kind of speaks for itself. I don't want to hear it. I really don't. None of that divine feminine bullshit. None of that safe masculine energy. Don't care. Don't want to hear it. I don't give a shit. Okay? I don't want to hear... I don't want to hear some bullshit of gestures to make you more feminine or whatever. I don't care. I don't want to hear how a woman is in her soft feminine era. That's bullshit, and the foremothers that fought for our right to work are rolling in their fucking grave. Speaking of bioessentialism, I also want to talk a little bit about how birth control has been demonized lately. Whoa, hey, hold on. Do I have some issues with birth control being prescribed as a band-aid for a lot of things because they don't give a fuck about women? Yes. Do I also know that birth control does help a good chunk of women when you find the one that works for you? Yes, I am on birth control. It has taken me, oh my god, probably a decade to find the birth control that works for me. It took some trial and error, and I only tried the pills and the patch. I didn't try anything else. Oh, what a shit show. But you know what? I'm glad I found what worked for me. And I get it, not everyone has access to that, but it's important to note that birth control is the reason why there are so many more college-educated women. There's a reason why it's been important to us. It's been one of the biggest, I don't want to say liberators for women or for sexual liberation, but it is genuinely one of the best things that has ever happened to women, and I need y'all to stop demonizing it, okay? You don't have to like it yourself. You don't have to take it. No one's forcing you. But don't go shitting on it because it does help a lot of women. It helps me. I have PMDD, baby. Do you genuinely think I would be better off without birth control? I'm insane when I don't have birth control. And everyone's like, oh, they're synthetic hormones. Babes, you have microplastics in your blood. It's inevitable. Just relax. And I feel like that also goes, it's like this pipeline. This whole bioessentialism thing, it's just a slippery slope all the way down into the far right pipeline. The pulp line. The pulp line. It's this very slippery slope. It starts here, okay? And you think, ooh, birth control is not very good. It's poisonous. It's whatever. And then you start to slowly fall, and then the raw milk, and then the anti-vax, and then the birth control is bad, and then the this, and then that, and then the all women should be submissive. All hail plankton. That's what you end up sounding like. Knock it off with the bioessentialism. That does include saying men used to go to war. That does include that. Next up is straight women's homophobia. Casual or not? Both, actually. Casual and non-casual. And you're probably thinking, what's non-casual? It's just straight up calling men and gay people faggots or dykes. That's what it is. Or saying that, like, gay people need to die. That's the non-casual part.
Editing me here. I just wanted to come in for a second because I didn't explain this part very well. The non-casual homophobia I'm referring to also includes the system that keeps queer folks down and threatens our very existence. Things like voting for homophobic politicians, the President of the United States, supporting hate crimes, erasing queer history like the AIDS epidemic, and dismissing queer voices. I specifically brought up straight women's homophobia towards gay men because it's an entirely different ballpark when it comes to straight women interacting with queer women, especially lesbians like me. I've noticed this trend of homophobia towards gay men from straight women on TikTok, and that's what I'm talking about. It's a lot more complex due to intersectionality with things like race, gender expression, gender identity, and all that, but I kept it short for the purpose of this video being a brief list of things I'm leaving in 2025. Anyways, thank you for listening, and back to it.
The casual part is calling men zesty, fruity, calling men twinks when they're not twinks because they're not gay. Y'all don't call men bears. Why do you call them twinks? Oh, right, because femininity is seen as demeaning to be when you're a man. That's why. Because y'all think femininity is demeaning because you are pick-me's. And you're also bioessentialists. And then I need y'all to stop with that. That man is not DL or gay because he treated you poorly. He treated you poorly because he's fucking evil. That's why. He's a piece of shit. That's why he treated you poorly. And you also have no self-respect either because why did you go back to him? He cheated on you. The fuck is wrong with you? Grow a fucking backbone. I'm so heated in this video. I have a lot of other things, but these are some of the things that I'm really irritated with. The last point is being intentionally obtuse. I don't need to make a million disclaimers before I talk about an opinion. I don't need to say a million different things. I don't need to go into the nuance that is already there. We've already agreed that there's nuance. It's not black and white. There's gray thinking. Because being intentionally obtuse is, one, really annoying, and two, it's a genuine insult to not only the person you're trying to argue with, but to yourself, because it's a shitty way of arguing. It's a shitty way of proving your point. It's a really underhanded way of trying to win whatever debate or argument that you're in, and I don't care. Like, the second that you're, like, being intentionally obtuse, we're done. Like, I'm not talking to you. It's kind of like people that take bad faith takes in like every single thing that people are talking about when there's a discussion happening. And I feel like you can put whataboutism or bean souping under this umbrella of intentional obtusiveness. I don't know what the word is. I'll put it up on screen. My thesaurus is not working at the moment. There's a lot of things that I do want to bring into 2026, though. I promise I'm not this negative all the time. 2025 was just a really frustrating year for me, and I have a lot of feelings about it. I was very burnt out in 2025. I was very not doing well, which is kind of why I didn't really upload, like, at all last year. Yeah, you couldn't pay me to be in my early to mid 20s again, because I'm about to turn 25. Yeah! It's January 9th when I'm filming this, by the way, so 4 days. My god, I'm like blending in. 4 days until I turn 25. Let's go. I'm so excited. I also have red hair again. We are so back. I'm thinking of cutting it even shorter. I cut off a couple inches. I just picked the shortest layer of my hair and I cut it. I don't think I did a terrible job, but I kind of want to go a little shorter because I sort of miss it. But I didn't want to have a little lad haircut because I'm growing out these bangs that I cut back in September. They were baby bangs. I'll put a picture. They're really cute. I realized the next day I don't have the willpower or the want to style baby bangs. I had no capacity to give them the attention that they deserve. Sorry, not that big of a deal, but anyways, let me know how your 2025 was in the comments below. I had kind of an eventful year. Wasn't great. Certainly could have been worse. At this point, I feel like almost any year will top 2023. 2023 was easily one of the worst years of my life, and that's saying something, because I had some pretty gnarly years when I was younger, when I was a teenager. Nothing compares to how bad 22 was. Everyone always says that 23 is a bad year to be, like it's a bad year to turn, because it's something to do with like your Saturn or your something about a return. I think I got mine a year early because 22 was no. Absolutely the fuck not. Anyways, I'm not this negative, I promise. I think next week, whenever I upload again, I'll make a things I'm gonna bring into 2026. I promise. I'm reading more, which means I'm getting better. It's winter. I'm feeling pretty good. It's hard to figure out when to film because it's pretty overcast a lot of times. And then when it is sunny, the window that I use to film it's like, I can't see anything. You won't be able to see anything. I'm working on it though. I'm figuring this out. I don't have my big tripod with me so I can't film in my bed unless I use my laptop to film. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like, you can click that subscribe button, but maybe give it a like if you would like to. I was trying to make a pun and it wasn't working. I don't remember what my old outro was, but drink water, eat your vegetables, eat some fiber. Oh my god, please eat some fiber. Go read a book, go outside. get some sleep. Take care of yourself, please. We are in some pretty unprecedented times right now. And however you need to do that, don't do drugs. Or maybe smoke some weed. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic day, night, afternoon, wherever the fuck it is. And I will see you all in the next one.